na enra the Black Queens of Ghana etimi esiakan first game WAFCON tournament eguswa etodwa Morocco na Ghana Black Queens ball against Cavet na game battle na the Black Queens of Ghana etimi awini ekamienu a Cavet antimi ante ekano ejani jepi ene etimi ebaye na game bana wie ya Black Queens awini 2-0 ababawa ye feni Josephine Bonsu enenya MVP na se woman of the match ono eno mo de sa basu body no eso adima no na Josephine Bonsu eje MVP no o kasaye yente sema Josephine edituda.
Of course, very proud of the team, proud of myself, but mostly it's about the performance, and we know we can do better, and we have to do better to go for the gold in the next games. We know that the game gives us no pressure now. We have the 3 points, and that doesn't mean that we have to that we can relax now. We have to win the second game, and then of course also the third game to qualify for the quarterfinals, and then.
And summer. Enra MVP Ghana Cavet game no abayiwa ne performance ne konkan Josephine Bonsu and day in summer to so many je some first game motima winning individual award that was sanje no so no motivation at my only team no na uria abayiwa your friend Jennifer Kojo so kasaye after the Black Queens winning game no yente Jennifer Kojo edituga.
I feel good also. I feel like, it's a first game for us, but it's great to get the 3 points. And we're looking forward to stepping up. We know that we can do better than what we did, but also we take whatever that we got today. I think every game we take it game by game, but I'm excited that we got the points today.
Jennifer Kojo say game by game. Omo egna AK 3 points. A tournament omo ball on the Kwakomanim. Na bia so ye kama ejama omo na utwa bayo fene Cynthia Finde ono so ekase said ye win no de etie ene de peye ede ama omo.
It was a great game. We are looking forward to having more beautiful games like this and continue winning our games. But all the same, overall it was a good game for us. Very big motivation to us. You know, every team wants to win their first game, which is like it opens more doors for every team, and this means a lot to us. So we are looking to give us this opportunity of focusing more on our next game. Getting your first 3 points is the only goal every team wants. So we getting these 3 points is really great, and we are happy for that.
And yes, Cynthia was say we a motivation. We J with 3 points for first game, and no, the main objective for team Bia a tournament or bepe. I said the first game will bet me winning a Bia Kama a Jamo. Now I'll buy of an MFA tay. So not only the parents and ya agrokra and the parents a buy. Now on paternity after the game. Yenti omo celebration kakra. And your MFA Tay Black Queens player na parents as we remember after the game na anije etimi aba na Black Queens head coach coach Kim Last on so yebusan se kochi to before the game day and I catch them my one and namswa e mo munya 3 points our first game.
A little bit, to be honest, I can give you that. I had a little bit of a heads up in the morning before the breakfast with the girls, to a reminder that nothing comes for free in this tournament. So actually we spoke about some of the other teams' performances and the results as well. So that we needed to be on our toes, and we needed to be ready for this game today, because we all know in the group stage we're only 3 games. If you lose the first one, you're putting yourself a little bit in the corner. So we said we needed to do everything we can to win the first one. So I'm of course happy.
Eno dawa ya de mamo in someone told my one before the game. And Black Queens coach Chema Jamaye na ye busan said the target and say for South WAFCON.
make us out from the group stage into the playoff, and the quarterfinal is no help this year, so we want to win that to qualify for the World Cup. It's going to be the first time in a long time, and that's so important for Ghana and for us, of course. And when we are there, we want to go for the gold, but we take it step by step. And there is, like I said it before, is probably 6, 7, 8 teams that can win this tournament this year. And we have already been talking about it in here today, that there are like new teams that pops up and doing some impressive games.
The Black Queens coach Kenyan said tournament was 6 to 7 teams are Obiabe team aje WAFCON tournament now a step by step the main goal and it's a Black Queens back qualify from the group edeme biaya kama Yemram coach Maxwell Kunadu na what the Ghana the Black Satellite under 20 around Wafu Zone B tournament Ghana lose the first game to Nigeria. Ghana Burkina Faso. Coach Maxwell Kunadu was ahead of the game.
Secondly, we also spoke about how to defend very well, especially under intense pressure. You know, most of the guys are new to this tournament, and some were like a bit jittery, but we have worked on them psychologically. And the physical aspects, most of them has recovered and are ready to meet Burkina tomorrow.
And your coach Maxwell Kunadu said the team are ready. Say on the Burkina game no biabe kama ene na and watch the until Laie Kingston on so kasa tiebe and Ghana Football Association for ya omo enyen ye.
The authorities are trying to paint it that is happening, but it's not clear yet.
You don't think it's deliberate enough?
It's not deliberate enough. It should be a kind of project. All the names that you've mentioned, myself, ACN, John Pencil, we play the game now, we are into coaching. Now, the federation should sit us down and tell us this is the project. This is where this kind of education we want. Some of us, we've educated ourselves already. I have my UEFA A license 5 years ago. I did my B, A, and I have my CAF B. Now I'm almost done with my CAF A because I'm working in Africa now and I need that CAF A license before I'll be eligible to work in Africa. Some of us, Michael Essien, have done European badges as well. John Pencil also collecting these badges, but all by ourselves. We are financing all those things. Some of us, we can finance ourselves.
And no, I lie, no, sir. I retired footballers, and I do not run into coaching. Now, I'm one coaching course, no, and I was saying, Kepa a subsidize, and I say, finance, now, so munya da opportunity, no, and no, and some of the MIA. General woman on some Kakrabi FIFA president. Mr. Jenny Infantino, Abba Kasa by the FIFA project. For the past 3 days, Romy, we are say, Ningana say about Walker, FIFA, a person shares, or stake, European countries now, as some enter some UEFA, an emergency meeting, Yente FIFA president.
Of all, it is an opportunity, but not an obligation. And as I said, it kicks off the consultation process. If and only if it is approved by the majority of our 211 member associations and the FIFA Council, it would be a FIFA-owned and controlled subsidiary consolidating FIFA's commercial and event operations. It would simply commercialize and organize all FIFA-owned competitions, along with sponsorship, broadcast licensing, and new venture for the benefit of FIFA's 211 member associations, however, unlocking previously uncaptured commercial value.
I know a FIFA president was sir, ɛyɛ dwumadi a ɔmo edi ɛyɛ fɛ democratic process ɛbɛma nkurɔfoɔ so atumi anya say ɛwɔ ɛyɛ FIFA 211 member associations ɔmo deadline ba 19 September ɛsɛ obi amfa approval emra wosɔ a oba reject sa proposal obetumi a reject Moises Caicedo ɛso atumi adjoin Chelsea team no owuram ɛso ɛwɔ Sydney ɛhɔ ɛna Chelsea team ɛwɔ after the World Cup ɔkɔɔli days kakra ɛna Moises Caicedo ɛna atumi adjoin team ɛsɛ Saturday game against Spurs Obebobi ana Omobi ɛno ɛde ɛba yɛmra mo WAFCON ɛnra Black Queens ɛnyɛ game no nkwa na etimi ɛba so ɛnra na 2 games ɛna to dwa ɛwɔ Morocco ɛnra Ghana ɛwini 2-0 Cape Verde na Urama Cameroon ɛso ɛwini 2-1 ɛtia Mali na ɛne games a ɛbɛto dwa no sei ɛna ɛtia ɛwɔ WAFCON Senegal ɛbɔ Kenya 5 p.m. na Morocco up Algeria and 8 p.m. Na Michael Olise on so wajina nipa utwe eye vacation Olise after the World Cup or enjoy ya na sabo ni jina nipa we mariwa etwa the French international Michael Olise wonhia a ojine samba etwa sabo no jina nipa na Inter Miami and Messi arrive after the World Cup no was wo homekra wa join ya wa be join team na prepare for the next game our MLS numa obeyama bia so e come Messi and abapa ka o hwa ma bia ye kama na Ronaldo me no kase ma me yacht no wo kan ya cheye we our Mallorca Ronaldo ni celebration baby o ye ni vacation no encha obedwane Al Nassr etim na bia so ye kama na Ronaldo me pa cho kwada ho ne mansion ni ni fie na wasi no Portugal after football baby obetna baby obe enjoy life and Ronaldo me pa cho ho a ye de ema eso eno no na wakan sampi aba ne ban Matthew ese ono so no okọ YouTube or compilation of Mbappe ene me pa cho eye players bi footage enti akra
jugadores Mateo.
A él le gusta mucho Bellingham, le gusta Camavinga, le gusta mucho Mbappé.
Mbappé.
Sí, sí. Y me pica a veces.
¿Por qué? ¿Cómo te pica?
Papá, Mbappé es mejor que tú y tal. Y yo, no, papá es mejor que Mbappé, tengo más goles que él, ¿sabes? Pero yo ha dicho la broma, y Mbappé ha fallado penalti. Ya, pero tú fallaste también.
Wase o hwe ne ba na friend Matthew na okọ YouTube na wa download Mbappé Camavinga and Jude Bellingham omo clips na o hwe osua na bia so atuma ye kama na enu achi no me pa cho me mfama ese urama Carlo Ancelotti akasa panema ni nyina so anya mistake da se odi nema ekopia mo World Cup no mo gire se nema baya fit for a game na we no way game na nema bo atuma pa
con un penalty con Hendrik è un'autocritica che puedo fare che fez depois do jogo eu acho que mudé a estructura da equipe depois da pausa de hidratación e aí perdimos o control del partido. Eu acho que aí cambió, mudou algo.
Eno ete da hono no na de okanyina no se omo ehwe ese omo ebebo a tribute game edema enema CBF no plan se omo ebebo a game bi na omo da na name after so retire na uhwe e Brazil squad e ba World Cup ni nyina no se ebi o ha omo era na bana wie dodo na omo after 30 years uhwe Danilo Casemiro name amoa omo football me bana wie goalkeepers no so omo de nkwada ni bi eso ebeba enu Ancelotti nsema odi atudwa brano ko ye nyina so na nsema wudo a ye bobo no ena no pai ewo efache TV so abra Daybreak tumaden eba wa kwamo ye di ebetwam edema no ye di sia ebo 3 p.m. ye be party latest do na bro Lamine Jamal and girlfriend TikTok video appear ni nyina no ye de wonsem edbeba be dam mi dey de lutake Benas and a touch my dear church Shamia de Preo put dear be Ricardo Varas omna attach Sasuna Spacia Happy Mohammed attach be about 3 p.m. team baba now from 3 to 5 yet the standard version as so at the ababa they come Kojo Marfo big brother man so coffee from Paul and a catch chumwa on the Daybreak Jumadiano up and down Yakao.
From the heart of Kumasi, we rise and shine, bringing hope and stories through the test of time. Every home, every family, every dream we see, together we're building a stronger community. With the truth as our compass and vision as our guide, sharing moments of joy and the people's pride. From dawn till evening, our light will always be a channel of inspiration for all to see. Every story matters, every voice belongs. We're connecting generations through our songs. Fakiti, the voice of the people, bringing the world a little closer every day. Fakiti, a beacon of hope and purpose, lighting the future, showing the way. We celebrate our culture, our dreams and our unity. Together we're writing a new legacy. Yeah. Fakiti, forever will stand, serving our people across the land. Through the news and the laughter, the triumphs and the tears, we've been sharing life's journey throughout the years. For the young and the old, every story unfolds, a platform of greatness where destiny is told. We champion the businesses, talents and the arts, giving opportunities and touching many hearts. A family of visionaries committed to the call to educate, inspire and uplift us all. When the cameras are rolling and the lights are bright, we're working together to make the future right. With faith and determination, we'll continue to grow, taking Faki TV wherever dreams can go. Faki TV, the voice of the people, bringing the world a little closer every day. Faki TV, a beacon of hope and purpose, lighting the future, showing the way. From Kumasi to the nations, our message will be heard and cover communities with every single word. Faki TV, forever will stand, serving our people across the land. Faki TV. Fucking now you're free. Faki TV. Oh.
nkɔmɔ ni mu ne ɛwɔ he school no a nursing training school no a yɛ close no down no ana mmɔfra no nsɔhwɛ no a aba no ana supreme court deɛ no a yɛsɛ sɛ obi antimi nya fridge mfa nkɔ fie no kofi ɔba
Ni nyina mu so
special prosecutor nkɔmɔ no as say yɛsɛ
when they say fridge na kata so
yɛsɛ na nso ɛno nso wɔ hɔ
Esa ruling no so ya asam o.
Yɛsɛ ruling yɛsɛ dada na
Asam dada no.
asam dada na So special prosecutor position na fia free titi nyina ya ka say
act na say
so di mfa so adwuma a wo ya obi na ma utumi
ende sada
o ti ase ya ka ho asem ena om de akọ court ena om de court obu ye dede say yes on to aso obi anka say mo on to na atwuma so na ho na so onya na
so fa so ne de o form
o ye na adwuma
but
na tani general say enema ni bi o ha bra be hume bra na be humi ansan wakoye
simple
ena o se da bi mi mehu mi wotumi mekọ akoye ena court say obetimi akoye
na mom
ba wo ya na oba na osi jae a
utimi jai
ube jae
yes
nyese utimi jae ube jae
master kasa o so
enu anu no enti post no de odi no wo ho oh enti misrawo
kasa rune no na enti ase na ankoyi amaga na fo ana because omo interpretation no
se omo no omo chisi ese ya ma no ho kwan so onye no omo fi se no anu omo ankotie de ka man
tie obetimi afile no le prosecute no wo ho no
because that is the attorney general is the one who is close and ya poni ne de no ho kakra de ama se fa koye adwuma
ya asemo
eju ya na o se case we jato
o so jato
anu no
master kasa o so tie
anu
boss no
it is special prosecutor cases na wo dada no ubetimi ayeye ba ko kan case bi a tani jira as case we ma on kana anu no nti ho nkomo ndi ye wie
but on say nka madwene ye me say esan say ag na appointment no political nti there are some cases bi a say aban ba no appoint ag a wotimi discontinue o ka say o case we dey yen to also bi but senka to me no ko OSP a wono de wo ye independent body no a enka cases bi no mo ho a ag ni ntimi ma be discontinue abra na nka Ghana for share ni mu se we ekokodru say nti nka to me no ne kase na kakra no kodi OSP nchen a na ehunu sa asemi de omo sha say edan ya ye bewie is OSP de amanyosem fa ne dwumadi ho obi antimi mfa politics mewurawura mu say asemasi ye nipa na say senti na nka ye pese etu corruption ase ye dia na nka ye yi but the aya na ye
na evia corruption be na apese otu ase no
evia zango
ya o dada no a
benim say sankomo ya wudi omo de OSP office by 2017 omo nim sankomo we say attorney general office no by political appointment it's me ba me de ye be ba into wo pone ono no de ho e bi OSP no also who say mre dane that's a government in power it change definitely it's attorney general for ba no when OSP case bi ya assembly obetimi aka chen so wonya so by political influence no fa it is still there in the MPP for no more years OSP office in 2017 no they should have known better and
OSP the creation no mementi ase was simple we had a certain Martina Midua on any party for enya asem na ntokwa kikiri it is a baba mu ni epu bi a obetete ono ane nkrofo a Martina Midua ono obo ko ntokwa dada die ma no tumi no nko san ntokwa special prosecutor because to say they are working ba be nyina na obi anim say attorney general tumi ni apone ho kakra de ama but at least yete aban mu no na so obetete wo mo a say efie nkomo no omo ti ye ni na odi nkomo no a owie ya ohun say David krofo we no so omo so ye niam bia say me ba ho antokwa si mu no na che say
but of areho na 8 good years in governance 8 good years MPP eba 2016 nkomo mu din ya campaign say corruption John Dramani Mahama Mamu from 2012-2016 omu disika one scandal of omu listed scandals in the trade Ghanaians a critique that image in my Ghanaians to the momo mu babem 8 good years mo intimiam prosecute just a single person from the previous government
omu prosecute nkofo I don't know man prosecute omu prosecute
nkofo no mu prosecute in offer ekosi say OSP office in particular offer office no nipa ba ko ben e no mo yes adwuma no Martin Abidu sabe catch us always or sabe catch us in 2020 of one thing common with you or throw and let it also we adwuma na no be influence ade no na manage
na so already yeah
so
influence
you see
because I'm running cry age
very good so office na nkasa no office
needless.
It was needless 8 good years not a single nipa mutimi prosecuting 8 good years and this buy no fa ya fa chama wontumi case ni any example da be na chama wontumi case na sha say o tintim say Ghana for sorry I think that was last year October mo say August mo baby and I say 9 months na prosecuting case no any 1 year so if NPP nkomo mudi and another dan Akufo-Addo o mudi nkomo say omo prosecute amanfo a omo ye corrupted within the NDC government no so my intimi anye say adwuma na NDC for chiro how to prosecute criminals
suspected criminals
Ofa omo chiro how to prosecute suspected criminals 9 months wetimi dia court ejina so aye hu bibia verdict was say ba bontia na omo ankasa lawyer echirem say nko omfanko after I mean Daybreak was it
it was supposed to
be
legal vacation
22nd
ofa omo ejina so
legal vacation omo ko ye de no na nya court na ye adwuma free enra no nyina
afi na ombeko legal vacation
afi na ombeko
wanka 2 months or 2 days
per 2 days per okwaba it will often call after 2 days ofa ojina so prosecute ojina so neglect about bontin in say some no ka chama wontumi dem mun file appeal no some attach us up 20 or near 20 counts be betim dia ko file for appeal no omuni hu dwuma na chairman embra na national contest no ombre bi offer anya sa dia because me no me hu OSP no ni dwumadi say odi dwumadi say
OSP ni de oji aketua mo manage why mo manage aketua na tem
no they say indirectly as a scrappy OSP na no office no
ana if you OSP no o me hwe mayen o
yo nye hwe
o me hwe mayen edu de mo ne nam ho
me de kakra na attorney general na deputy na echire ye ne de adwuma no mo ye kakra na omo chire no omo ye so omo to akoso ye ni say ya de a
na se ene attorney general na ye bedi nkomo
okay
ne be donko hono obemi ahu ora no ne other issues aba ne ade any constitutional review no constitutional review no say omo atena ase aye adwuma se so omo ye nti obeba be boy amane na yehu se ekosen ya extended niema no presidential ade no 5 years ana ministerial appointment any MPs de no oye MP a obetimi adi minister ene sa nkomo ni nyina ti ene wie ye behwe na ye de no nso abeka ho ye hwe fridge ne TV nkomo no they say the Supreme Court akasa afia omu chire mu sen
asamo enti na chese say de asam na kwa akosia ne say ankane delegates omu koko season no koko no nso bi ena omu akwa akote enanu ya sa mo kai baba jama ho no eho ya Ablekuma hefa Ablekuma east na west ha na baba jama ekosua ne makodi kansu anopa no eye kakra na 32-inch television set na fridge na mu enti delegate bi timisha dade na ni bu say season wey eni mesiesie meden efri se omu kodura niema no one a April 2 ne candidate no ebeche na Supreme Court say said Dr. Christine Amoakunuama Dr. Nyaho Tamakulu one mo de wo monsem abedan mpanimfo no sa pepepe na ekose wo mo makwan ama party bia biem na sa wo ye party ba na wadi uhuni akwani asanyi na so na kire se utua with dues a wonti bibia ntumu eno no ye bekasa wo ye good standing member of the party akwanya wo ho munyina mutimi to abani bi na nkonko basa ase nipa sononko bi ene asada pa wo mo party no mti afi bia na wo na edidi na grassroots fo osu na constituency enkrofo a wo mo so abo adwuma ma ebia party no ejina ne na so kakra na wo mo osu nti court say delegate hini
so conveniently no parties ni ntimi nka say efi sabri we are almost into August. August, September, October, November, December. They cannot be looking at.
And over next year,
July. They cannot be looking at.
Next year, July.
What's it?
Next year, July.
And for
NDC,
primaries, presidential primaries. And also, I'm going to be July. No.
And the party be our open still out the delegates at the end of the year, man. You can conveniently work it out before the year ends. My name is Otimasea. See, I'm more afe.
Into if you time,
into if you are you kono. Ah, kopim say. Afe no bedru no. You can still
July Moses.
Yes, it's up to July 30th next year.
Way by 29 July.
My teacher lawyer be do your ba maybe san but menti ase ne say ya ma omo afe. Until from now till next year July 30th no. Yes, bibia say we ya ebema obia oye party ba in good standing betimi ato aba no. Munye sa antoto ye no na mumfa mu kwam.
But of a Supreme Court ruling by 5-2 no for a year. Say yet to Krumana 2024. Amanyoko bi call election no muko lusu ye. Omo party nkro for mu lusu ye and e bin see that 1.7 million vote. O mu lusu ye bin see then the issue of election no. Omo party nkro for na be ka kire say. Mo na mo pe na muko yi franka no de ma obi. So wundi party ni mfa nko election. Na se yakona se yakwa kolusu a mo anamaye because nipa na mu yi no. Na most of the NPP nkro for no mo ase no. No omo support to say nipa no. Ofa party na nkro for the dis ankomo no. Party na nkro for the dis ankomo no. The same thing. We've had countless decisions. From 1992 way bano. You see other NDC delegates and other NPP delegates or makwaku omo flag bearer or call for presidential election. Some of them so betima kase nipa we ne yen so no so. And as nipa we ne yen no so. But of in a clear moment, the other deeper kase Ama Ghana for akasa ho, including party members DB akasa ho no was from 2016 coming. And some of the people were agitated say some other political people omuyi omo no omo for so offer. We ni be makwan. Ama the database of political parties no offer emu ayere yi because they didn't na mekasa. Yintimi ntina ho. Na me amiti ho yi. E no offer wa wuti ho yi. Delegate bi nkoje sika 5,000 Ghana cedis. 7,000 Yeria, Yamani TV, Yamani fridge. Yasan so amano ebia the flight ticket or ubetu kwandi akwa abutri. No wakwa koto abadi yeji okendini bi e de aba be hye me kon. Se me po me koto aba fama sa okendini no when election is due. Ofa, sad decisions are delegates ne ye no. Any san yemana some of the party people ne ye no offer it was very bad. Of a typical example. Sandy man shas here pa in what Democrats and mini fee and I'm was 2007. It will go. It was the same NPP for of us Obekaya. A deal and cash by it was 2007. Or move in 2007 offer. The amount of money or much delegates ever honomo. Or 2007 Legon. Echo two presidential primary between another Duncan Kufado, any Alan Cash, any other of no mention 20 meboa, and I know 17. Offer the past 17 no more so more reported the amount of money at that time in 2007. Omuko she will legona of an yes kakatoa. Big natural say or no delegates no air quaco jisicano. Now at Tuabana the Amobi, oh yeah, no way you send the Pacon the Abre, woo Nipanawe MPP Nina said the Umbe card member and I said, unye a consistent party member no. Not the special concern as a citizen. Tuaba, the former Sandy Pawi. Offer. So electoral process now. Irrespective say your MPP for. Irrespective say your NDC for. Your football on mouth. You're from swing voters. Nipa na obey natural no. Any nkomo obedi no. The personality, the charisma. Any name be obey no. Any beti me atwi swing voter no. I'm not tuaba. I dey amasa nipa pro no. So for me, that decision. Supreme Court 5-2 decision, a good decision. If it's that time, yeah, copy next year. As a party is to manage show money, I'm going to say next year, when you go to a man, catch say, or mobile use delegate system.
There will be any who be used. Oh, be used. Hey, Supreme Court is saying, as I say, if you me say, as I may, Wabwa, I'm a corporate parliamentary seat.
Yes.
Say, won't you be?
David, they won't you? They say, yeah,
That's how I'm crying, candidates, no. one more that one person mo ban ka we aboa wo mo. Say sikapuduo no. Say
they say yeah ni sikapuduo da ho no. Ye ko appeal to the masses.
Based on the
offer. What they back.
O ti ase.
O ton na se to wo mo tirim no mo beta. No ato aba na ma.
Na constituency bi wo ma homachi na mo to aba. Ebisi we.
They say they betimi akọ parliament go bi.
Ahomachi 3 wo be ko say ya to ye ya to wi. No ebi we twa say even say parliamentary no sinipa twa 7,000 offer. Na bi nso twa.
But unim say for the media it's good omen.
Yeah.
Because and then you need the media more than you would have needed.
Yes.
So first na eko kakra bi ti o ye ko hia wo mo. Say un ko hia obi a.
Ko hia obi a offer. Obeba ye ho.
Say un ko hia obi.
You say be di nkomo na di amount.
Anope ma me nkwai na me ne Deputy General Secretary Mustafa Bande. Bra, ya mo ache. Hey, na ekoba ne say yate won kan chepa o.
Opa. Oho. Eduma na adults.
Mr. Oye nya break akra why?
Yeah, I'm a doctor.
Aye. Na enra Supreme Court nkomo yi. NDC for the ebia mo beka se enya nkomo foforo fi se mu ye bi brebi. But say ya abeye mra no. Sen na tie mamo.
Machia watibu so. Kabi and Yeshamutina. Supreme Court, Atama Waka. And now be a at the forefront. Maybe a care moon, said expanded. We are widening the scope of participation. It was foolish and a mark. For the meantime. And for some time, it has been on the table for discussion. Yes, sure, NDC in Kwana. This matter has been on the table of our discussion. We hear MPP. Maybe 1 year, 1 more prime minister, and year. But I'm calling increase on the delegate system, no coin in Kakra. But as political parties, you say, sick as someone, yes, so you generate income there. Apart from dues, members continue to. We don't generate income. Election, and so usually it's a electoral commission. No about the boy who buy. I share about for some all political parties. In this capital, I have 2. So, because we election, nationwide. Usually, and also our. I say now, nobody has obeying the polling station, obeying the electoral area base, obeying the constituency base, and the crown to crown, go for the one that feed the woman. And yet, national election, a party election. So be kotua ba untimi nkasa wo party ba ekodinariam efra no pakose nimre ebi hokra ebetimi start na no pa if the following day asa na ebe yi na wahwe hu han akafe umfidi wo mo o ma mu nsuo nom o mi nyina wi aso saa enti enso aso no de edonso bebre ayehu e wo saa de no sesi a abaye or share if the Supreme Court. Thank God, sir. Or one my America. Sayan Sanyan, Yan to clear no more ye, Yan said ye bay. I feel that party no as English, Eddie Equa Trance. My read judgment now, Supreme Court, Mayan. Me I share and Samudua Supreme Court, I really do a judgment no. Now, yet me, I have said ye nine big man. But by and large, I think the Ghana must celebrate them. Judgment at Supreme Court Ramon. One landmark judgment. A chester judiciary no per se. Kabman can be one fee say and near maybe to see our political systems may correct no. Sa Kabman can be near to me. And so it's a celebration, and we must commend even political parties themselves there. Let me do and preferential every. Yes, here, Ubekaya, first dank of our Motoba, no more noses are. NDC are expanding the Kaka, MPP, so it's a gradual process. Yeah. But I think that generally, I commend ourselves and the Supreme Court for the landmark judgment.
Now, Mustafa, now all kind issues about Sikasem. Now, we Mamma Quenya, so that Omoya members of the party, dues as someone so Mubetimi Ahe Ajijino Dodwa as probably part of members in good standing. Sikasem may not be a challenge.
One of the advantages are system with the brain. At the idea. Members in good standing, no say, I think we'll be here. They say, the Wabe party ba. Yeah, dear NDC, dear Chester. We be ordinary voter. Now we are party in 18 years. But in the national election. Now we belong to a branch. Nothing so. What we try with dues for a friend saying. For at least 4 years, and son, I watch near yet a general election. But members in good standing will be our trend deals basically. And the deals will also piano. So the about one, I know beyond an entire corner. Member B, on your cast one had the mark. So when you introduce another say about the on to cry. And also, I want to choose on the revenue there. But is it enough to cover for the expenses? Ballot papers into a position back home. Now go 20 and the contest is election now over. You can imagine how much it's going to cost you to take care of it. And then I'm going to say, I'm going to be a business and I'm going to be business. I'm buying the big share, expenses. No, I'm not a political party in the big share because they ain't going to say, yet. Sabia. Court to measure a CN, into a band of Chaka. And I am as a party new visa, young Paganas and Koya Sadi. And ABB, I said, Yakoswami Bubu, you have said we can split the judgment of the Supreme Court as much as practicable as possible without any further degeneration of a situation. It's subject to discussions and stakeholder engagements.
Does it raise the issue about political party funding by state and also?
But can you even
it raises the issue about political party funding, Anna.
Oh, political parties funding, yes. But I think the one more court, no? Basically, MPP for the coin. Or Baba Kukahan, you on
MPP.
I can leave her out. But you go belonging to MPP. They've been part of the political tradition for a long time. The problem has to do with the almost school of thought and perform North one. Almost fee fair. And near my teacher delegates and could be winning election. I disagree with that school of thought vehemently. Because to me and cafe will be our delegate. A party mean or not be a pass of Sikana. They be anywhere man trouble. It's not true. Me call elections. I started my elections 3 months to election. It didn't start but elements no so say okay. Say Uma will be our 1,000 cities and constituted to vote by him because ensure a friend 10 cities. Uma will be a Biana Manidia, a constitutive vote buying and being influenced. So we must go back to Parliament and make a law, a very regulating, and differentiating the difference between vote buying and what is not vote buying. Then we come to political funding. I think that has been clear. So the political parties in Ghana, you're funding them. We don't take money from the state. We find a way to fund ourselves. So we are in a window. Only the near political party, we say, a political party say, other incident, Unya Musica or Nia Modias, and not yet, a coup and a constitution no guarantee say there should be an association or freedom of association and a political parties should exist in the country. So, who usikabi na odo political party na wo party no say monko monimu anase mutumi nya modwuma yi a enu de enya bone. So there are nuances and challenges that it comes with, which we must discuss going forward. Na NT one here.
I see. Now, me read this story. Be say, say, Adena ruling affected the New Patriotic Party abattoir or moto. What can be bisana?
Yeah, because you see, it's also another problem. I mean, they identify because at this time, no, Supreme Court has said 1 year. Then before the whole system, the twaba.
Aye.
Nti NDC yango fa bia nyina ntwaba yampa old one and I fa new one
o se de
ko register electoral commission ba ko pe
se de omudi wo mun common
o de
se de omudi wo mun common no de efisa abre akopem se afe no omde maam no beso no de mu betimi de delegates list na to aba
aha so sa question na mbisa ana NDC for so much papai. Esa be dey na kan pipi atanta no mu bi na. Kuku yin so anyape. Munya ma mo ye anyape. Because Professor Frimpong what any owura a friend opinion ba ku. Nya
hota ma.
Omu na ye NPP penifo. No den champion su ase be ka jo se enkusu ada ho obeji na dinye. Ebia near one experience when people won't and a mom court, and this in India court. And this in India court, and penny for MPP people could down. And one more court. MPP for also long so much to copy. And a damn woman in my yen, and they are almost so much copy.
Sir, Dr. Christina Mwakunia man so now or come on.
Aye.
So on the party near.
I'm just supply Oba. And the phone you know, I'm coming to them. I Nama and cast for contested presidency. But one more tasty presidential race, I almost said it here. Many we contested presidential primaries than what? So we cannot really speak to the challenges. And I contesting with MPP. Into a DNP, almost fighting system. So court na asha yen say as political parties ye na join the case in the akwadwane nti enye ade a NDC for the debate
na Mustafa enkomo ya no mo hwe se mo be ko Supreme Court for some interpretation na
we can say as a party no ye nyam something share judgment no afi na be a lawyer for about the share as a party na omobubu mu na yahe sabi omo chese antiase na maye ni piwa na fi the party no be na ya problem.
I see. Me pawni wadi nkomo bi ba ende bi nyaaya na nka wabedu Kumasi na afi yatena ase o colleague national organizer ne nkomo bi a wadi afa party ho no nti ye hwe wanim zo obedu Kumasi
maba Kumasi nchekra
yate oba na yedi sa nkomo no
ya misra onya
o mana dom nya kese wo so Mustafa.
Amen.
The Deputy General Secretary for the NDC, Mustafa Bandi, na no pay no edi nkomo. I'm sure that you bit me a phone line also, unless bibi wo ho a yeka okay nti anopai one mampani ebedi nkomo on 020 6334646 020-633-4747 oba na one mampani edi nkomo BC so her number said the tie eye who results na who results no pick school
Ofa system the DBS sa first no na your pick schools and sakran am krana control so he and the ko wie say nkra no betron so he na wie na oma pick schools na aba bedru say results ba na no ohun school a what the be pick ofa eba na sa de me sure say at this point no so results ba na so they are picking schools are be ni wa say be more highly motivated so they be choose school or person work
okay mamen ko techiman baba Suleiman
yeah
baba mi entie wa no pe ne mampani nkasa
I'm say and some more kind of person me share my drink fa Supreme Court ruling amara ba yeah hello
ye tie wo baba
okay
bajo kasa
Supreme Court some amara ba bontin and person me share my drink yeah so when tell me across Supreme Court yeah in fact about political parties ni na ye ever find them one because we say political parties in ni na omo ayela la sula ya no be afando na sabe ya bi system no mu ombe ye den akonya sika and then na ye kan about corruption vote by one ta no manya de betima ye de eto betima twa ewo ye system sabe kwa na media misusu se omo kwa sika aketi e de aba because se ogwa akoto aba TNT ni no marketing kitena e de abibia ewo even general election kwa no eti until my stress Supreme Court judges no mon kan handsome ni bi na te bi cross view mu a mon fanya de emba na nya clear man enya sapa adia e be dia ma bo political party no that will be ka so bosi but enya je sa so kana chi na o hwe a ndi no na so be mede magria me wo fa hu no o te chiman house
all right that's the pay techiman south na abusua no ye chieche obi bia oba na one yen edi nkomo Kofi
it is an American offer Ministry of Education open one ministry or mukrum homa inconsistent with their system a Ministry of Education when it comes to school placement
but is it not an improvement mom
offer improvement in the
say no wa kochro on so hwe wo ba bia ewo je say akoye o lab na lab na ba na yesu wanya say na okope doctor gina so ba de ba me nko Ohini Valley na me agimane ni nko obani me mu ache
na na what say
de nyame de abedu ye danase so ho ye
na zo ko shahin
eja mitia me na achi kakra mu adawro mama san aba
ele na me se fa na ba so bi na me chama me chao tie fu ni ame ni ma ma go Akese Supreme Court na bafo political parties no. Ebini mu kana he pa no mbasa sika he no mbanya sika no munya sika na dia kuchira ba. It doesn't come in at all. How much of munya sai no? Any can. Time. You don't find the pack credit so hunkoi one moment the part namo. To be a what call bearer, another parliamentary candidate, another party executive. You need to talk a credit it can 100 million. Another 5,000, the money for Makudia. They can equally have 5,000 and 10,000. They can share for about 10 people. Now, what you sometimes you can't demand by you have some mobile with the houses you can hear your Pacifica. How doesn't come in at all. At that book, rule now, but the book as a political party is not that. I'm a fan and never, and I be something Mukaza. The more some got more in my body and my body music career, one catam cotton. Try some way a political party now. And the other thing about who get you saw 2 and 2 in our show. It is so that Yakana and if I'm your Copacicana, a party and a how would you estimate them to buy 3,000 or 5,000 and 400 Baragon? I don't think that's can enter in part of the Mazati public race. Secondly, that's a possible for Nabushna for wedding condition, but you were a possible for a national hero or a national asset. And to me, Nabushna Bakudia. Dear Poswono, listen, I time. You are born working some.
Oh, okay. Yanko Kwame Usu or Takrade. Kwame.
Opa.
Me and Command pay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Na Mwapu man.
The Yamedi Abiduni Danas.
Yeah, the Yamia is a Pabo Mohobas in Kona, no Prinsu, Mudia Bekata. Opa Nidikai. Koto, she shall the Abani, papa. Sir, a hint of the first guy, a hint of the first guy. As members of already, some big abuse, and our financer.
As a so mutia.
Introduce Scanner and Edgy Free Pano as a deuce in the South Canada in Yabua. I'm on the I had the summer day. Because the Yanum did 9 years. Imagine Otu Abama NPP, Debia, and Otu Abama NDC, Debia, and so every time I ever choose Obibia, many pack a clear Obia for 1 year say come. Also want to about to William for Sobia here then, entry. Into the course of our idea. Can be on the faso, after I'm a for a change, no, they are finding on a yes. The Mubako said, I catch on my pretty mamma and said, Mama, man, for you saw yard or yard in the Timinian, then yet I'm not buying the cook because of any cry. And where, that deep for transport to want them. And pay MPF water increase petroleum for 18%. Amen, offer. And where you are near Tintenyo, a Kufuad way, Ocha 6 years, 7 years, Mukoni 8 years, madam. Full and then I'm 19, 20. No, they can't want them. Mama, we are 2 years in pool. They said, did air call 19, 20. Are they offer? Yeah, blow electricity, air increase, and so air increase. Caricature, just a BBR, are they?
All right.
It's the president, Mama, or Shanoyan Yamaye.
Medas, Mamenko Kasi, Isaac Ayaba.
No, of our pay.
Kojo
Marfo, the voice of the voiceless. Make a one hour voice in part of Oma. Not done a Libya to say with you. Now, one voice now would do what TV solo. What I, Mr. Edman Bissau. And what said that for you who training another and put on your bow over. I said, I'm a command.
But John, the Unibia, Yamini Danas, I don't pay.
And the young papa you be palm. Why you're special. To what you're son when you're getting over. I will pay my mentor professor just one because we will help our new panty. Let me tell honorable Isam Latin, or also and it's for the name original chairman. Now, Richmond or say, or no, and it's for the back regional organizer, and nothing would over and packet of water, or not to me chop and a woodman, or for to me chow. No offer. And then really not Supreme Court to the Abano. My bomb is at the Amamo. Now, MPP never quite tell because Omono also Omobaye, I almost bet to my body, you won't pay the bona. A bit meat, daddy, the talker, maybe motors, maybe get some quizzes, and then, all that confusion as somebody no my attack. And you know, come on, move you. But any the rule where by your agents for young, so much can be a nonsense. Yet, this time, you might hear you might be ending the right that in the years. I proving that I ain't gonna assume nothing about that. I'm the buyer. I send the and then no water for and the light. So, the Yakuta buying
that's it. Anope. Kani ani jina so ne de enyina so nti. Wafata. Hello, Wafata. Wafata online so ana we free so. Hello, Wafata. Okay. So hello.
Hello.
Wafata mi enti o.
Good morning, Benedict.
Good morning.
Doctor, now what is it?
Nyame adom na onso e.
Hello.
Nyame adom.
Hello.
Okay. Mr. Donko, Mr. Donko.
Yeah.
My enti wa no pay.
Yo, madam asiri ni mu dia, mo di abrayen. Le pa che we di wada woma, na ga se film na se di mu program di eni o mampani enkasa no. Ano pe di e se o mampani o hu e mobo kakra we like bill. Le pa che like bill ku ye pa. Yentimi nya hwe, o ka so be business kakra bi e wo like ho a. Bo so da so no na income kura entimi ntia o like bill. Mesren o mampani na dawruma. O hu e o like bill no na like bill ni e ku ye pa. Ndi enim se no anu no na se o mo ye adwuma o sa yi di ho no. Se be no mo de breye no o mo na bo mu trim de breye so a o hwe mayen. Energy minister ye sre na dawruma o hwe mayen. Na eburu ya ho den so ye sre na la. O hwe mayen pa ye da masinya ni tiram.
Yesu da sia anope yenwie wo aso ase Tahiru.
Big bro. Good morning.
Good morning. Any mampani ngasa.
We the mamicha incoming chama Isham. Na abuna disi kaka me ka say me ne abana pe na esum se chichi. Ani abana esum say here the Supreme Court of BM so bia to aba. Na we na makoto aba Daybreak ko disi kana ma to ne mo pe na mo de be so mo ko mo say mo nji na ta na mo dia amafia me ne ta anti say the BM obi atumeto tine ebia ndi tine be yinu edi ba ke so bia pe no o be bia no bi diska obi tumi firim be Chamakai, or super big abuchre, or you are not $6 or I get a pension, or buy no the bay, or no treaties cannot exist to a fact. More bread from Nimukra, or Nimus Bramos Brema Party, no, and see a boss we got a bus of papa, and I was a chiquano, and so my penny a was a chiquano. Hobby this new Dajine Pa, and I mean, of the land, and Dajine Pa, and Tim Penny Quana, and a one about
all right.
And see me up here for doing the count. That's it.
But that's ya no pay echina sa kwan ye beba so mahu se Kofi Joe ba san kọ kwan no so a wo mo ye ho adwuma bosom twe nti anope ansa na ye be dan ye ho na ya sha ase asua mra no ne ye keka ka ho no so for condemn ni mi di nkomo bia no ka se ukosi animu a ye mfa nyamenyom na ekọ ne ade na o sori jina na di nyamenyom ye sa obehu anse ateko na anope se mumienu mo de na sori jina ye na ateko moa
fa de ya
nyawo na afia sa driver for no be dada mo se o mo anya antum no
Omba samba
sori jina ye na ateko because anope mahu se National Petroleum Authority si diesel no 18%. Petrol so got 9.4%. Set driver for the catch them say August price window no say increase dia.
Almost be increase.
Of
any problem.
Ayo.
Me will increase any problem. But a bonus ya. And fe bin to so.
Mesra mon top on kon to hol na dia
ya bi o. Offer the makacho say.
Ya ndie.
Obopa if you ekọ can say patase.
Mo be chance sign pe.
100 cities. Only be 100 cities. By do numra enkwaju 200 cities.
Alofa won we di won awoda no ye no mo bo mu adi awoda no enne wo ye anim na be ye nika keke. Anita Frimpon enne eye wo awoda wo yonko Barbara Cranting say yema wo awoda pa na ye nsre wo suru nhira emfa ema Eunice Amwa enne eye wo awoda wo Mankasim Methodist Church enne with a happy birthday strong kokwanso. Mrs. Teresa Penaman, Higher Life Assemblies of God Church, Soccer Bank. Yehoa onye ye na omana dom enye kese so amam sapoma entry say yema wa wodapa. Mrs. Abigail AJ, we a branch manager Greater Accra region CBG anopay wadwuma yefo say yema awoda stronko Evelyn CBG macro say oma awodapa. I'm sure I'm done. Kofi obi di na awoda no pay.
Offer there be no pay there. Mahanum de boko.
Sa. Evia.
Da bio. Ena de.
So we have a song for my celebrating Anope Ghana Bar Association President Owa Sante Kwame Owusu Secretary lawyer yane no edi nkomo saa ne yane GJ President Owa Sante nso ebedi nkomo Kofi Adu Domfe Emra no ene nsantwe adwuma no yebeka ni nyina ho asem yedan ye ho abaye ba yebehye saa nkomo no ase.
From the heart of Kumasi, we rise and shine, bringing hope and stories through the test of time. Every home, every family, every dream we see, together we're building a stronger community. With the truth as our compass and vision as our guide, sharing moments of joy and the people's pride. From dawn till evening, our light will always be a channel of inspiration for all to see. Every story matters, every voice belongs. We're connecting generations through our songs. Vakiti, the voice of the people, bringing the world a little closer every day. Vakiti, a beacon of hope and purpose, lighting the future, showing the way. We celebrate our culture, our dreams and our unity. Together we're writing a new legacy. Forever we'll stand, serving our people across the land. Through the news and the laughter, the triumphs and the tears, we've been sharing life's journey throughout the years. For the young and the old, every story unfolds, a platform of greatness where destiny is told. We champion the businesses, talents and the arts, giving opportunities and touching many hearts. A family of visionaries committed to the call to educate, inspire and uplift us all. When the cameras are rolling and the lights are bright, we're working together to make the future right. With faith and determination, we'll continue to grow, taking Faki TV wherever dreams can go. Faki TV, the voice of the people, bringing the world a little closer every day. Faki TV, a beacon of hope and purpose, lighting the future, showing the way. From Kumasi to the nations, From the heart of Kumasi, we rise and shine, bringing hope and stories through the test of time. Every home, every family, every dream we see, together we're building a stronger community. With the truth as our compass and vision as our guide, sharing moments of joy and the people's pride. From dawn till evening, our light will always be a channel of inspiration for all to see. Every story matters, every voice belongs. We're connecting generations through our songs. Vakiti, the voice of the people, bringing the world a little closer every day. Vakiti, a beacon of hope and purpose, lighting the future, showing the way. We celebrate our culture, our dreams and our unity. Together we're writing a new legacy.
Anopay emra enhyehyeye senete yen so yen chefa den yesi ye wo ho kwan se ye kira adwen badadwen kire nim no ohaw ebeba na se ohaw ba kwan be ne ye fa so a ye de eye adwuma nti obehu se be ye bosome ne ye kire ni Ghana Journalists Association say enkomo bi a ekosu krom ha se Zentro ni bi kire na dwen na ya che no na yedna ko police station ibu a yedna ko gina court omo se sa na ma no ekoso no omo anyi ni se ne kwanso ano no nipa ni bi kura aka am na wie se criminal libel law no na ase de aben asan ede abewura nkomonim anope ye bisa ye ho se enema no tesen nti nipa bi akasa o social media so ama police ache won the one could gina course, ebi enya sentence, emra no sesen. Bibia akose de sese kwa na menya lawyer, enra na eno anu abo se chimensa bonzudi nkomo peja nkomo ba ku mienu bitum. Ebebisa lawyer se eno nso adwenkyere wo ho tesen. Enra Supreme Court nkomo no eba na ebebisa lawyer ebia na obibia one yen ebeche nti anopai de emra no ho nsem no a na yaji nkyeremu wom efansa ntwerofo ho nti anopei yene yenua pani a wono na edansa ntwero dwumadia no wasante mantam Kofi Adodonfe yene ne bedi nkomo ne yabisa no se Ghana Journalists Association so wo mo haw sen na etie lawyer yamuache
Kenya koyo
lawyer Kwame Usu seche Ghana Bar Association na no for wasante yes sir. Pepe.
I know they say me need have for say
own representative omo eyes. He said they would do nkomo say lawyer ni ai. Ne kwanso ano no. Ti lawyer, yen hwei ebreka krani ensem a aba ewo media nimu efa asede ya chi obi o kire na dwen ye chi no ye de no akogina court abu anofo ye de ne kotum ehun nsensem criminal libel law no eno na ebe ya na se ede na AC
Kojo mi da say criminal libel law no de nya no na eba emra na ewo ho no na no ebi say President Kufo ebedi president no muwa na honorable now ex-president Akufo-Addo ho na oye attorney general no e na ode emra ekọ de asem koto parliament enim say sa mra na ho dada ye criminalize sa criminal libel law no na say obi ebo ni ti mu po na se ohyeda na onim say sabi de all kan go obi hu fi no sabi enye ne kwanso a na ye twaso eno mo se ede oyona eba no mu ko repeal no na the etienne say that time no mra na parliament ahyehyɛ ato because a part of the criminal and other offences act na sa emrano ana awo hodum dadaada na your constitution no kura so esan ba chi mpo kire se eye criminal offenses no se ye se bia semwi eye bone a na se ye define ana se ya nchechire mu na ya prescribe punishment ana se ya nche asotwe a eno na ato oman emra even as at the time a almost say samra enti na bibia ni ho na emum enam say ekoye say politicians na be mu aye koye democracy aye kan na afei ye say freedom of speech nkofo take advantage na sabi kojo asema eni kwan say obi kan bu obi hu fi kura no akogina no oka na politicians ni de be say obeka ya Toby Thompson mu cases ni oni eno mo ye say ne yen repeal no mo repeal. Na me personal opinion, if you ask me, Sabri Kwana ki hiya sa emra.
Sabri ni hiya criminal libel law.
Criminal libel law.
Adenti.
If you say one, kodo ye journalist, any presenters, if you are media house, you are properly regulated. Ethics of the profession na wo no. E chese ansa na obeka asebia fa obi ho no. No why hwehwemu hu se de wo ka na ya ampa. Se bi wo fa nkogu obi anim ase. Na ye ka obi anim onyam so a anase obi abo ne bra na nanim onyam a odi edidie anase no odi bo ne bra na se ufa sa timupo se ukugu ni pakro nanim ase na ye se enye criminal offense na emum ko na kokko sama nipa na se nipa no se bi oniska da se owosika mpo a enye sika no na ehia no emum nanim onyam na odi peska eno no wagu nanim ase obede na onya se ade ni bi ojo wadwuma oye journalist o sorry anopa de o ka bia obi nim se bia de o ka no bia na enokre no obi boni tim poko ka asem bi bu anim fi na be tra TV so a ogidi se nkofo be hwe o ya hwe eti samra na ewo honom at that time no na even young breaky and I said in the communication sector and TV share and what is going on obi timi fa camera na phone microphone na sinanim ne phone kra no also a blogger or a journalist or a presenter or a social commentator no aka asem a enim na ebu onim fia afi na wo ba be court akwa sama say ma damages na be no be your day eno ye one aspect of action na e wo ho ena criminal libel no so was there say because you shemran say we so hu anase uni hu pa emra oho no a e prevent obi anase e si obi hu kwan say menye sa de we ntia wumia na oguma ni ma say mato be car me team me phone na me use efia mesisi anase sa ne ma no ne mani monyam ne kwa wo se edo de mani monyam no de ye damage no nkonko sama ensan kosi fie ba konka na mekwa na egumani mase no na aban no se obi wia ma ade a and the stealing yenka ho hwe because obi wia wa ade a utimi ensan see no for damages for trespass or waji ade na free se na no de wo ho wo anim onyam na wo de to ade no yegu na anim ase say criminal libel just because that it affected politicians and that is what is killing your democracy eti eno wo ho ye repeal no but the ewo ho no ma section 207 208 na eno so far publication of false news ne sanema no eno ho because asema sabi kojo obi be ka no na ebekọ afana nyina na ede yona beba ede ehu ene fear and panic ebeba nipa mu no kojo eya hometi
nti false news no ana fake news say the omo canon ede o how ebre nkrofo ne de
ene oman no ene
oman no
eda so wo ho
okay dina say eno na eye adwuma sisi
eno na eye adwuma sisi but they almost come more sometimes I wonder why your colleagues journalists will come say emrano ahihye ni say chewe say uye na uye ohwehwemu na uhu na wo ka enya boni o na emu bo team ka ana say yese no wo dia to edwa sese bi grofo tie wunti na de yona aba amansan nyina so no na emra no ese yesi ho kwan eti obi anka se menye wo publication na mum make sure say de wo ka no no kre ana se enyina so bi wo
nti ze enye matemate asem
enye matemate asem matemate but hwehwem na hu se de otie no sa na tie ana ya kan we ya kan bone that time I say emra no because it is in the Criminal Offences Act, which was 1960. And I'm ready for Honoma. And the year you and the entire to say here, it was a you can't want them to say, Sam ran over. It is a woko, yes, I dear no, that's a itiamra, and yet because I saw train over mount. It will be any more, the air can say, Munya Mojume, and I know, could you say, more ethics of the profession, and I say, etiquette rules are ye juma and I say empo ye no fio no ma yabamre ni amane kwaso eyemra ye kan ye Ghana mra ho the constitution recognize customary law enya asem bia na ye te a ye pam kasa o oh yes ko jom pay for beka just asem bia no ma sabi if no hene kra kasa o so o chia me sabi o hene no mpa de o chia me e ka no o ka ma o hene nti so o hene ka bibi kra mpo na se bia wanka ni a o chia metene no ho eti enye se ayade foforo eye to make sure say bi yemfa hu ene aprepre emma enipa so wo asem bi obi ka na eno no wo ye se adwuma no na ye ma o kwan se emrada ho se fa ye adwuma kojo obi anka ahwe
enti yenhwe specifically 702 no se sen 207 no se sen and 208 no nso ka sen na ye komu a ebeboa yen na ansa na lawyer be komu no mayenka na ye ma waso nti se dwumadie ne fa no AD Autocar Rentals Adaroma and ye de wo fen ebro so wa bedura sante kumase na ubehia car e de adu dwuma ye ka ne se freying na yemfa car na mra mefa onko ba bia opese ukubia ebia adwuma na oba ya obeye yie na oba ye ayefro bi all students meeting bi tourism oba se obehwa asante ene ne mapa ye wo ni nyina ubehia car dise ubehia car dia ene enante mre enkasa mre ene AD Autocar Rentals eni nkomo na wo mefa free airport na wo mfa onko ba bia okobia. Their cars are very comfortable. Chauffeur-driven vehicles. Into drive anywhere or the one nanti ako baby a opesa uko nyina. Comprehensively insured. The don't nam na semsia. A whole car any the wo nyina no. Ye fa esi kama. Wabedru asante wo Kumase. Unya du airport a. Ye ben airport runabout. Children's home. Ana DVLE. Eni ye ninkomo. Na yemra mefawo yemfa unko ba bia okobia uwia edo akosi airport no watimi asan konkran ene bia ya ofiri baaye no yepese ye som okran sronko so tizo obedu ansante de a na ye car asem a ene AD Autocar Rentals eni nkomo na ye hwe kwan ye befa so a ye nam asante amemre ne ye nhyehyeye so ebe som okran sronko so wadaroma ene ye de ofen ebro lawyer 207
no mechanical
yo
say offensive conduct conducive to breaches of the peace 27 section 27 of the Offences Act, Criminal and Other Offences Act. Any person who in any public place or at any public meeting uses threatening, abusive or insulting words or behavior with intent to provoke a breach of the peace or whereby a breach of the peace is likely to be occasioned shall be guilty of a misdemeanor.
Okay. Dine actually mu say.
Ye chere say so bia wo eye bedwam anase ba bia enipa ahia abodompem. Anase nipa wo honom na obehunahuna anase obedi di atem anase obeye ade bia suban bia ede oyona beba asumdwe anase ebetimi ase asomdwe sɛ nipa no odifo sɛ yɛhwɛ na asɛm ne hu sɛ deɛ ɔka wafoma odifo asotwe a yɛde ma no yɛka wei ne yɛ misdemeanor nti yɛbɛtumi ama wo fine anaasɛ yɛbɛtumi de wakɔtum wɔ afiase kɔpem da baako kɔpem bɛsɛ mfie mmiɛnsa ana yɛ misdemeanor na ɛteɛ
misdemeanor no etwamu 3 years
anaasɛ yɛbɛtumi ɛkɔ kɔpem 3 years
ɛkɔ kɔpem 3 years
sɛnea wei ne deɛ no si teɛ eti kɔdwo sei na ɛka ɔsɛ intent na wunni enyinaso bia na wopɛ sɛ asomdwe a yɛwɔ no efi ɔno akɔdwo asomdwe ɛdeɛ na yɛtimi de to asomdwe
bibia ni hɔ
no yɛtimi to sɛbi woda sɔre na ɛkɔmpo ɛde wo na wasomdwo a wobɛtumi afa asomdwe kwan so a apɛ ebia nsuo bi na ebia gare bi po na benya a wodi ama asomadwo wobɛda ama asomadwo eti sɛ obi ɛde saa suban no sɛ n'adwene mu abɔ ne tiri mu pɔ na ɔkɔkɔkɔ yɛ adeɛ a ɛde saa yɔna ne bɛba a ade nti na ɔsɛ yɛsoso
I see. Nti we 207 208
no say any person who publishes or reproduces any statement, rumor or report which is likely to cause fear and alarm to the public or to disturb the public peace, knowing or having reason to believe that the statement, rumor or report is false, is guilty of misdemeanor. Nti what you say no, enye no correct. Wunye hwehwemu bia woka enam sɛ wo akwanya ti sɛ wo studio anase ne fun ya mo dia be ya obia timi set up account na oyɛ de ekoso na ɛde saa oyona no ebre amanfo na Kojo saa de wi ofi sɛ ɛyɛ bɔne sɛ bɛka sɛ wo yɛ journalist na wo yɛ journalist no minu sɛ mo ethics ni bi ɛyɛ to educate, to inform but not to disinform.
Disinform nka ho.
Not to disinform.
Misinform so nka.
Information so enka ho. So wo entertain ni bibia no se ni pen nje but enye se wo kwakwa ya de a ede oyo na beba yasomdwe a ye wo so. Eti se ye ka asem we na e wo honom na se wo ye etwotwoni anase wo ye obi a wo bodawuro asem we ya ka bone afa ho. Ye de tene because wo ye no nim de etie. And Kojo, abusive language, it talks about it. Any day, what threatening will be so bekuno. Ube threatening Kojo no abwejira and say onye kra no boni tipo now tiso bi so beku an obi be prawa. Kojo udama ho beto.
There be.
Omonto. Me threatening say one mam ya e bia munsu ya da ha kra be kwa akose no. Nsu osu nipa na enom. Wo anya nsu ya no ma Kojo so ho betiro. Betimi akum. Nti we nyina wo ho no ma ye mra ya hyehyɛ ye hyehyɛ mra sɛ enwo ho ne ehu sɛ ade we ni kwa sɛ wo ye ade we wo sɛ wo ye a akwanya e wo ho eni ye de mra tutu bibia ho Kojo sɛ bia aduane e de kura sɛ ye be kyerɛ sɛ hyehyɛ wo ho sometimes wa hwe akokodi breakfast lunch a wa hwe a wutimi nya esusu sanso in fact atre kura dididie ne for cutlery kura e si hyehyɛ da ho na ade a ebo edipa ho ban because Criminal and Other Offences Act na what is said there chrono yes stealing ya define ya kyerɛkyerɛ mu ade a wo yɛ sɛ wa wi obi ade a chrono ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ be ya nipa no enkonkɔbɔ chrono eti sɛ obi bɔ chrono na ya kye no ne ne ya di kokoto wo sɛ enye ɔno nkwa na ɛkɔmfo nti yenya no ati bi da nti yense samra no ɛne kɔsaman ne koje wa ade because wo hu se nipa no na akwa no
na ebi nso a se de aye bebre na nsen no na ama ye bisa ye ho se na ye den
ti se enkofo ye no with impunity ani da ho na nkofo bi ye se asa de ompese omode ye agidin especially so ahwe na nsen the police one ye na omo hu se in the name of politics, people are hiding behind politics. And the sad aspect of it is we don't know whether the political parties no epeneso anase omompeneso. And omo ye numpo so omo ye party ne eba anase omo ye party ne ma. Na omo agina as a party na name party na ma omo ho kwan na omo ye sa ade no. Ade no so ye mfum so etisi echi wa enkase sebi oye mi party ni ba asa kronfo a ye che omo ebi ono omo so to aba ada no omo de che omo a mo nko se yenya omo eti ya de because of say ani da ho a ebi nom ehwe ye no nti na police for no so ani abre say ye ma sanity emra kuro no because that is their role. They are the law enforcement agencies. It's your say support side because Kojo you say ye kan wachi a wo say agro ye de say ye bottom to sansan na na edi wachi a na wo say itimi ngigi waso ye didi wa na wo say sade we a ye didi mi enye oman no so asade no say ye boy ho ban ye japade bi ni enumonyam ye di monyam kese pa Kojo eni enumonyam a obenya ma
na adan na omo a ye ka omo ho nsam no omo a emfa nkrofo ko no enko court na police for na so omo na age adwuma na ye tie say police akwache no say wakasa tie adan na nipa no wakasa tie ano no ono a enkofa no nko na police for na ye say adwuma
police for adwuma no say ba say eye criminal offending criminal any of the criminal actor eye police for enechi na omo so na wo kwan a omo de ye hwehwemu because also ye chiwa ye hwehwe wasem mu enti ye hwehwe wasem na eguna so say sabi watomra na ene ye de wo kogina court say ya bo kwadu enti e kwadu no na wo baba be kirikiri mu omo bobo ukro na wo so anya kwan na wa kirikiri mu enti se wahu a ye bisa se odi fa na odi bim se odi fa wo ka se odi fa wasotwe na ye bua ofo no na ye de wasotwe ama enti ye bechew ne ye hwehwemu ebia na wo nyina so ebia de o kan na enokre enu nti na police for na eche
okay
say a criminal offense e was a police for any aban no uni aban na enya because ade no etia aban mumumra ansa na nipa na wo de ye no so no ono so enya kwan say ne opese osama wo eje mpata eno no akwa je mpata aban de o say ye twe waso se bia ye mfa na ye mfa ska ne ma aban e fine e kwa aban futu ena se o se bi ye de ukotu eneduafie so a eno so ye de ukoko eneduafie eno no wa ye didi saade ni di wa nkasa no e de wo de ni say bia obesaman for say obeji compensation and answer the friend damages and answer bibisa eno ye wo ka na wo kwa na waji nemum say wa ya ade na etia oban ne mra ne de e wo say police for che omo che wa no nche say odi for enu nti de wo so mu ye hwehwemu no wanya akwanya ye kokototo ano ukubo ukro na aban eso e de ni nkrobo to na wo so di unchechire mu ba na se wo so a court no bi jao
ha ntina chese yen mom na as ye dede wa asem no ho ana
Kojo minim say dede na mu ye say so e bua paye se be ya
oh bua paye se
yes because sometimes I wonder say emra ni nyina bebre ho but the moment say e bia e be ye journalist so ye na dua Kojo mo ka bibi say responsible journalism
yes
obi adwuma bia o ye bia sabi emra da ededa ho ankasa enye the criminal offense no kura wo adwuma no say be ma adwuma no e ho atie the friend e bia rules and etiquette rules in any profession medicine e wo doctors omo ye adwuma e wo me adwuma me ye as
ho ba asem te say obi e call hospital say ya anhwe ni ye wa free mu ye twa bo wo mo aka de say kan bia kire wo
sani pa no ye de ne ko medical and dental council disciplinary committee aso twen wo no mo mahwehwem na say nipa no sabi wanfa kwampa so ene mra wo say odi so say doctor amfa so a obotwe na so sana journalist mo so mo me say mu kra no na wo say mo boda ro mankofo hu say sa ne mana ekoso no emwa modwuma no ama obia sorry ya sabi no atwe krata yi microphone ene phone abai timi anima bebre na sabi ode eye modwuma bi no oboda ru na ade na o ka no so enya obi boni srem ka sabi na ne ase no crack eya akwakoye ampa me fa se Kojo wadanfo pa ne me obi su nim se wo wadanfo ne me na nipa no e wo me ho tan otimi akoja bi se kobo bia me ne Kojo Marfo di fa kwa me ho se enam so obi krati se wadanfo de me nti no se de all ka no se no kra nya no kra but de o se Kojo Marfo ne kwa bitimi tena se edi nkomo de ene eyampa no aka atu Kojo wagu mani mo ho fi wo so kra no o de asem ato so it is no ye hwehwem Ni hu say ato o man mra. Kojo boni be na police why. Na nya say omo echi wa na omo eje. No, they don't have that right. Omo ye hwehwemu. Omo ye hwehwemu no wie a enye enso a enu ti na court. Say ade we this is nipa no offense ye charging under so we say count 1 near your particulars of offense. Count 1 ni kire say bone na udi ye etia ye criminal offences act ni mum de enchichiremu no any particulars of offense no ye de ato no. Na fe ya bonkru obo kwadu no a bonkru nti wudi fa na ye de waso twa o. Ti said the criminal offenses ni nyina tie na no. Nti adenti na we dey ye see all because enkofo bi fi say ye mo kwan no mo nka when you need say enya asem bia kra na sabi ye kan bedwum na ye ka wa bontin na ye ka no petem na ye ka emu obi ati bi. Nti eno na ye emra ye ka ho asem. Kojo nya sa dia anytime ye dey offense bia be tag obia so a politician or a journalist or a influential person be a say emra na nya yankose. But the parliamentarians over time omo yes ha emra no kojo me no mi no e bi kra na ye wo ye. But omo tena se hu say sa de we e no omo bobo ho a oni se emra kwan omo fa so omo se emra no parliament. Enye lawyers na e shemra e parliamentarians emra she bedwa e no omo kotena se e no omo bobo ho. Up to now obi anka se bibi e wo
mfomso bi wo mra no
mfomso bi wo ho mfomso bi ono a enko back to parliament no mo nhihye because ade e bebo yen asumdwe ho ban de kojo yen toto na se
ha
eti eye amra ya hihye da ho say netie say you can be say ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Once it is law you can say we ni emra na eno na ye emra no di na say so won provoke say the law is the law. It has always been so. Yes, some rani bi on ma kojo de won hon say enna honye isuanhuma nkofo na nkofo emfa ho na omu fanya suanhu bi say de we wo ya asabi mafom eni kwansa wo fom asotwe ho enti eni kwansa meye santi ne hyehyemra yen kase ye mra ato ho no ma say enna ho no ma keke no
nti mimisa se nientia Ghana Journalists Association raise wo issues na say woni wo penny no nyaadwen
mene obi a nyaadwene say enya Journalists Association say yensis hamra mu na yenhwe de ewo ho a enye but me yenhwe ho say ye chi nkofo dodo nti emra ne nye. That is where I'm coming from.
Nti omo ni police for enya asem ne state agencies omo ye enforcement na enya asem unyi ni se omo ejina yi
because we knew say omo ka say the police for no ye no say eyade omo tutu omo fa ahodie so say eye omo chi omo na ye investigate yan for man kokota na say omo chi huru dia eno so emra oho no ma utimi take action against the institution aban no unlawful arrest, malicious prosecution. Ni na so wo no so betimi asaman. Eno de wo ka say ebia police for no tietia dipa for say bia che no ya mani be ana say ye che no ya kwakwa akobo no eno no de eno de etiamra. But say nipa no emra no wo nom and police e dey ya obechi nipa na ansa. O investigation kra o so onya nipa no e mani hu say ade we ni ye hwehwem ade we no waye tia omane mra we a ye hwehwem enti wu wo ahukonya say di kwa so kan bibia wo bibi kan wo lawyer ye betimi ama na ba no aba betinam sa nyema ni nyina o so oye dia o so oye
mamene Kofi ending komo Kofi adudonfe Ghana Journalists Association president a owo Asante Kofi ye mo achema wakwa baba dwumadi yi so hello Kofi utemenka okay anopei enkomo kakra ye bisa free yen aya so ye na una ye na no fo nti wo ne no bedi nkomo yi Enema ekoso say yesi police for echi womo kasa omo freedom of speech any ade Ghana Journalists Association akasa wo ho ede ene ohawa ama association no yedi nkomo yi
my friend, I'm sorry, the premise of the two questions they said they were freedom of expression, freedom when we have to criminalization of this, was sitting it's also
Hello. Hello, Kofi. Hello.
Hello.
Line no emunya papa nti yensan hyase na o kire mu sen. Okay, nti yebesan ne Kofi edi nkomo na yebisa said the net ansa na no na lawyer o kan bibi.
Kofi, yes, the na me kan say enye echie no na me ye age echie no de me ebi ebe ha me na yitia mra say police for echiwa yemu okwadu ana say ye betete o ye bebu ye ma kwan ma unya access to lawyer na de e wo say mra kwan so ye chi obi e de ne fa so no de a eno de ye katia na emum say police ye na dwuma say obi omu suspect ana say omu enya information bi say nipa we ye ade bi a etia oman no mra ye Criminal Offences Act and other offences act ana say emra bia etia bia was a police na eye nhwehwemu no de also me yomadwuma.
Okay,
including stealing, causing damage bia omo ye bia na also omo ye bia no so omo ye no emra kwan so say ne police act any almost service protocols tie ne anima. I don't have any problem.
All right, Kofi asaba homa no so Kofi na me bisa say ede na eye Ghana Journalists Association yen hawa enti yedi nkomo yi bi. Hello. Kofi. Hello, Kofi. Anope, Mr. Ujina ye ma me pa na. Line mu twitwi. Hello. Line ye unhwanya ho adwuma ma me. Nti na chese se de mra na hyehyɛ se ya chi obi a within 48 hours se ya de ne court na se kwa bi kura ya de ko bo
police from kra no e wo kwanya so money bail o se o mo money bail.
Okay,
the bail police ne said the yokumu situation say me I have a concern about it.
Meba na mabebisa bail ho asem generally no bail asem etesen nhyehyɛ wo ho etesen na waboa yen wo saa nkyiremu nim kai se edi auto car rentals adaroma ene ye de wo fen ebrew anopai enkomo a aba se o onipa kire na dwen a na police for action no ye de na kogina court na ye de nipa no akotum amasese nkrofo bisa se na sese ye ntimi nkire ya dwen okure mu anopai ye no lawyer Kwame Usu se kire edi hu nkomo na wamaye hu se de mra no ete ene obi adwuma a oye no se de sese oye no Ghana Journalists Association enso edi nkomo akasa se de ekono eyade a wo mu nyin ni se eye ne kwan so a eno na ama ye ne Kofi Adudonfe oye GJ president owa Asante edi nkomo ne yabisa no no de nkyiremu awom no abrɛn eno achi no yebebisa lawyer ensem kakra eno nso yepese ye gye ho ntiase ene nimdeɛ na aboaye nyina ewon ye mu anopai Daybreak dwumadi wo Fachet Television. We are active on our social media platforms on TikTok ubetimi ahwe yen wo ho se uko Instagram enema no ewo ho uko YouTube enema wo ho uko Facebook on the X platform Fachet Television ni nyina ubetimi ahwe yen na wo adwenkyire bia nso a na wo de no nso aka ho abren yebema wo akwanya se de yedi nkomo no ebia na uhia nkyiremu wo entiase esurunku bi yebema okwan am wabisa na emuaya esese lawyer de ma ono nso ede account ho nti buaye ne nyina ye ni nkomo no na ewie pay a nso namwa na wahu se asemu american ebitimi de ohaw abreme ebia na wo na obi egu hu fi ejidi se nne adesua ye beboa ama watimi aye onema Kofi aba ahoma no so ana Kofi mi jidi se de to so bi ensen de ebeyi
I say lights out to affected cell sites, you know.
Anti afi ye nkyiremu no.
Baba baby a hoye kama kakra.
Me dase. Na ye bisa se ede na amamo aba nkomo yimu.
Dia me aba mu ne se ene Ghana hanom no obi bia sabi o confirm ekoka bibia no your friend is training. Especially with the advent of new media. Obia so cameras in so now with we can say the friend of some training. But the constitution also allows everybody to have that right. But so every right has a responsibility. And to answer remember the issue of creation of free speech, you know. I want to emphasize the fact that constitution is it's me eka yasama yese but and also so my who can say it is to be found issue and MP also especially with the advent of new media sabi also unite me eka de eye any de enye na me start with the enye no so sabi we have the right of free speech but it doesn't mean say I was say yetimi efa your radio, television, so your social media, so every atom, you can critique, you can criticize, you can tell people to their faces what they are doing that is right or is wrong. But you see, because of free speech, you be sorry, you could be say your penny, say your money, you could be a catch no. And yeah, what's so because if our democracy is supposed to go, we need to sanitize the way we speak. In fact, DJ Code of Ethics, one of the ethical values, we say people have the right to their dignity. And they said, oh, sorry, now continue for a moment because you have access to the microphone or you have access to camera and answer numbers in T. Now, with me denigrating or be papa or be my man. Be the extent say they don't even have the right to answer the issues that you are raising. And yeah, dear, Sebi, I want to so. And see, as GJA or as body of journalism, we do not condone this era of unbridled abuse of freedoms. We believe in the sanctity of the media. We believe in the sanctity of the new media. And at any point in time, we should be able to tell people in their faces that we for the collective growth of society, for democracy to thrive. But me as journalist and as a professional, you be used to the weapon of criminalization of speech. Now, they actually part two because there is always the instance of abuse. And to say, to me, abrogating the criminal libel law, no,
not a law, let's say, or say within the court. Now, we for defamation. I think that should be the right channels to be used. But when it becomes like Ubika Sembia any channel, na the Nakotum, and I said this, and I say, Emma, Yajumayano, Yusukaka. It is the main mechanic. It is always important that we sanitize the environment in which free speech is being advocated. But we should not at any point in time criminalize that abuse of the free speech. In other words, so be a Kasano and Kasaya, Yenfa a Kwabiswa, a man who said, and Makwan Sunya Denenam, Nasama Kwan Sono, it will not lead to the criminalization of speech.
The position of GJ no enye se adena yachi obi a asem o kan ye no onni nyina so nemum se ye chi ni wi a ye ma ni hu de mra ne ka ene ono nso ne fa hu di owo.
I think that should be basic because the ultimate card can be that's the main card can be and your idea a friend of slap strategic lawsuit against public participation. Me as a professional, and only idea is who my profession is. Nenye sabi and some who be working out of a card, some political, and this is happening really in the political space. But as professional journalists, I give a bedi nyapa ne say yentime sosa slap ya make am wasemi. Say obi wo to me bi o sika bi na wonim say asem we ya journalists ekai no kwepa but wonim say some media houses say we only need the financial muscle to even go to court in this anema no na wa shada fa ekwan bi so asiu no say the bear obemafo asem person worker. In other words, they are doing everything possible to ensure say or the injunction to one so and only idea a professional group na idea here yi pa but we realize say enyama pie koso a ye chichi amanfo to the mupi no politics and also because when it's being said to the other party the other one keeps mute and I breeding this type of quote monsters number back to the entire society. Mr. America said, here say obidi and some uncle can some uncle etia ubia or in the farmer so. But say ye jelly ubi for years for saying something unsavory. And only there. And if you don't tell many other criteria, this are a non-custodial sentence and this are a neighbor. So the bear, young to me, Emma, they say, oh, Kasakwan is jail. And the political elite will use this as a weapon to antagonize free speech. And only at the hour and for the criminalization there, so be young fighting for the repeal of the criminal libel law for nothing. And so we should not see this thing coming through the back door into our body policy. That is what, as an association, we would not encourage.
No pay no lawyer Edin Komo lawyer Kwame Osu Sechere wachirem say misdemeanor no kra no up to 3 years and I'm sure and a fine e ka ho nti me sure say no na e bia yen ye free say na asam kakra me ko kan ye na yama me mfie mienu yi but emra ni mu no yetimi ma wo mfie mienu emfie miensa nti eno no yen ye de na ye beye wo ho
Rapidly, before you say we have our ethical values, our ethical considerations. I think sometimes we take a lot of things for granted. And I'm saying this because some of the things, let's say, somebody's doing witch hunt for political expediency and all that. But the ethical values are there. Truth, accuracy, objectivity, all these things are enshrined in the ethical values for a reason. Because the idea where any consult you, that is the first point of call. It is a sort of say, let's say, in the right thinking
public mind, you know, most say, I did have got very kind and I should say kind idea. And yeah, idea what you achieve to my. Oh, my, I guess I correct me, sorry. I fight him out. And see, as people who are going to use media to talk about issues of our political groupings, our interests, and all that, you know, we should have it at the back of our mind that our right end where somebody's also starts. It's just, oh no, yeah, I don't know how to deal with it. Make a conscience, extra conscience, and judgment. So even when you ethical values now, your conscience will tell you, I'm make a change in the idea. Is it fair? Is it the truth? Is it accurate? Did I give the person the fair hearing? Take me away, you know, now. Let's say, say, yeah, obicho, say what career. Or my sorry, there are some lawyers who even come to your rescue. But the say, the now console microphone and also phone. That is all the before and the Atama on several. I can't wait to come for a monk. We have our dignity as people, our ethical values, even speak against some of these things. And see, as professionals, as people who want to earn an income from new media, from radio, from television, we should be conversant with the ethical values and sacred the legal issues of information and all that. And yes, Anna, let us say, instead of using the media for society's growth, now you have one more minor, which should not be encouraged.
I know pay me that's it. This be a bibi or why over say or they a kind of como you.
The mechanism happening, you're saying issues of media freedom and development. As a freedom, no, you emphasize on a check, but the development of the media, especially the advent of new media, and then sorry, our platform or Kasa, the law or the constitution allows it. But and with the same media, one gets out from Google now, ethical values and the laws around free speech here. Which yes, baby. Senebea won't take you before with you. But the panel or so a field, let's say, or could see you and also a political rich and young constitution. Then criticize it where we need to criticize. If governments are supposed to be held accountable, we should hold them accountable. But let's leave the issues of insults and personal, what do you call it, personal attacks out of the equation and focus on issues that will bring development and progress for our democracy to grow.
Yeah, that's it. I know pay nyamen count.
That's the power.
Kofi Edudumfe, GJ, Penny or Wasantimantemu, was I news editor or multimedia platform or Asante Mantem Yadanase, and then the other become lawyer. Bibi or how become one idea.
Yes, said they no can. Kojo, it's something that is very much of concern. Here pass because the echo the media space, no, especially with the advent of the new media where Obi to me also Obi class also the social influencer. I mean, so many bloggers they have an account, they have following. Could you be catch on daily basis cases that comes to us, people who are crying. So be did not say any cyber security crime ne sa ne manema no kojo very deadly kofo efa wani na ho so no atwa photo bi na wa timi edit no dia wa fraud no or the show or the blackmail wo kojo something that is very important, and I don't think the parliamentarians were wrong or man hwe no mo chese mra no omo ye but ye wo ho say dipa sabi odwene bone no adwene papa obi pa wasem no obi town obi on mo nim for any reason na wanya ho tan na ogu anim ase na me dey have me here say kokot na koji enu meko all right but nipa no etim po na oboy a odi gu hu fin na eno so etia emra because ejapade na bi ka intellectual property ka ho.
That's right.
Well, dignity kojo ade ehia pa ni nipa odi monyam. If you din a de ato. O say de otu obi o.
No correct.
Ye body say ya bi atimi kwa akopa o papa. Akwa ye de network utimi body o baby. I mean, kind interesting case feature. Me said this a political case. I just wanted to take a break. But no one na MPB frame me. O frame me obo ni di na ni di ni mi di ye pe. Just say ade e koso baby na ehia enye say you say. I don't have to do it because of even the name. I'm protecting that name. But so obi so can say, oh, me din hu hia me. It is true, Kojo. It is not for any reason here too obi di. It is say who was ade no na obi fa e boni timpo so ogu anim ase Kojo. Ade bia ne hono ma ye boni tia nipa eni Nyankopon say obi SL. So that's why I said with the criminal libel, for me, if you look at a year without prejudice to whatever, by my personal opinion, it was just like any other law that was passed. Just because it was used against a politician and politicians abuse it, that is where my problem is. But when there are abuses, there are laws that checks abuses. So Samrano, you know, I'm family Juma. Emra Pra or Hodma, you did check your
so.
Maybe you are
Remember bail so. But yentie way on company law na menye onti ase e wo ho. The honorable say chairman Sabunsu.
Anti ebi okra ki Kojo uyen sancho ni die ye de bofui. Menim say moduma na say ni sitie no. Enam interviews amoye ni menti no. Enema de ho a ushia kakra. This is a friend company's law. The one.
Martin Huasem, Makin Kai Huasem Kakra.
That was it. Won't me concession or Koji and Uncle G as won't me. Uncle G said and Chibusiakon. Uncle G in the name of the company. A friend of Akontamayes. You see, in company's law, the company ekoya DB nesenya and I say okobokebi etia emra and I say tia directors na yekochi a company because company is a personality. In Bremono, any company can sue and be sued. And this is a bibi saba company ni kudina sema. Ukudi company na sema. Uchi company no now kudina sema. Of course, company no directors. Any area company secretary. Usually, no, the company secretary no gonna area about any code the company secretary no rubuni. Uti asemna bo company no. About company ne say area the travel damage. You say no me pie sika sei. Sika na company ni tua no. Say company no sika. Me kofa ana say we sika mpoda ho na japade no wa. Ya kofa say japade na ya ton di piaka. Say company ni japade no enso sa asotwe de ma no say enso a company no then e be kase. The prosecutors and another judge, you know, and because okay, so my assessment, let's say, she cannot end so. And more focus you say, you should pierce the veil. Pierce the veil, you say, a company no, now, Pia, this a tie, a work company in Lumua, who said directors will change. May I can't say directors now. The directors no anything. I go director dia simu. Hey, director we on fie ni nu company ni ba yi uni. O si dan be du. Nti o ko friends kan hi fa na de yes ade no. Company ni ba na uni fie ba kokora. Company ni ba yi no. O si dan du within 2 years. Eni na chere be uni asikara ko yes. So ntini na.
me japade no directors no japade ni aje na yakoton yakosho company na japade no so yakotwa sa aka obidia ma masame ya tintin wo no say asani ba yi wote say akontaman's ni do masame. The Attorney General went straight to as a director of the company. And the company now said, "God, you are pension. Won't be na as a won't be near penal." Oh, and the mass seminal, a you visible sana, I will emblem. Could sana as a gentina, a ma actually the cancer. Any greedy, any CD. It is a won't give no politics, any material to the family. The party declaring me as a political prisoner.
All right. So the Honorable Osei Mensa Bunsun Tiasie of Wuntumi case in relation to company law. Lawyer, company law no SSN or Nkomoim.
I mean, the last point, describing as a political prisoner because say the charge company, but if you're a politician.
That's right.
That will still not be valid. The entire makers and say Chemawun to me, Bernard Jibo Siakon, as a Kosiempi, and then Akonta mining were jointly charged.
Okay.
According to the Nipa Miensa.
They are at large, no?
Yes.
Any Chemawun to
yes.
And a company.
Yes. So Chemawun to me one was actually arrested, was investigated, charged, prosecuted, convicted, and sentenced. Okay. So he has gone through a criminal way of processing him to court. So if he's convicted, he cannot be deemed as political prisoner. We're a political prisoner. Ebia will share ideology politically. Ebia will can't say we will share. Now, Ebia, it offends what is there. And then based on that, you are arrested and not even charged, and then you are put in prison. That one, you are a political prisoner. This one, he was charged jointly with a company of which he is a director, and I believe he is also the shareholder. I think he is the majority shareholder, if I understand it well. So he was not charged as without Akonta Mining, which is the company. So that one, I think his assertion that it is a political, he's a political prisoner, as he has been convicted, is wrong. Because he had been charged under a specific offense. That is the Mining and Minerals Act. I think Section 14.1 and Section 99.2b of the Mining and Minerals as amended, especially the 99.1. It just said, "Ode, Oima, Obi, now a friend is saying
consent from the minister."
No. I know you're even the first one.
Okay.
So now, company law, yes, it is true. We call something lifting the veil or piercing the veil. There can say company who incorporate. There are types of companies that you can incorporate, but the Company Act, there can say, "Oh yeah, limited by shares," and I say private limited company. And no, it becomes a corporate entity or a person, a person under the Companies Act. So you can sue that person, that company, and then the company can also sue you.
Okay.
So that is true. And then once you can sue and be sued, you can also equally be charged. Because the company was charged, but the company also acts through officers, which includes directors. On daily basis, they take decisions. I don't know the investigations that they did. If you show more, Omu say company no ho as paper, ya register or certificate will be bia. Nanso the company emrasha say ebia who take decision and company limited by shares no. You can't have one director. They will say at least we need two directors. Ah omoye apamfo, ah omo na adwene eye bibia ma company no as a person no. Eti decision bia no company no so was secretary. Companies Act na asa kase also yes secretary. Eti who take decision bia sometimes by resolution, sometimes shareholders who are one shareholder they are one out there. It is a who shareholders meeting now we take decisions bia shareholders they take care. We are 100% shareholder who can no be in kebi but a company no. ɛna deɛ directors na ɔmo adwinima company no a yɛfrɛ ɔmo directors no ɛnso hyia a ɔmo yɛ biribiara ɛwɔ sɛ wotwerɛ ɛde to hɔ na sɛ decision a resolution of the decision eti mɛfa sɛ wo sɛ akontaman no akyagye akontaman no momfa mo minutes because mo biribiara ɛyɛ minutes ɛne mo decisions a mo take yɛ ɛfa sɛ wei sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛde ma sɛ
obi foforɔ
kɔyɛ reclamation ɛna wei nso sɛ kɔyɛ adwuma no when was that meeting held? What was the agenda for the meeting?
Decisions that were taken.
The decisions that were taken. If it is there, then you know, say yes, this is the decision that has been taken. But while the act has been conducted, now Omaye Yishemu no more say Ankran Krobi I buy a crano or sign related to the company as director, as shareholder. And no say Nipa Bia Moye what say oh Mikasa Munkoye we. One year more. Because Okoye we say and say na cause na all licenses yes your amount he say concession no but all licenses so the money nipa na okoye no oye company kura employee e na oye adwuma no akwa be so no fire okoye o se Mikasa koye we so ohun baby a
me follow
etie no e na e bia court no because nkrubo na ekoko da court nanim no e no na ohwe ya or lifting veil now, and as at that time, no, I said no. This was the alter ego. Or no lipa way, or no one a Genema company now, bra, any directors meeting resolution via or honma. Lipa na, or this a Geneno Emma company near no. Una, court no, ebe bo code, and I say police will be bo code. Niama Konya.
Meaning whether this example will fit well. In the Muntie 3, me kai say Radio Gold parent company no one man one directors no were also brought to court say omumra no mechrim say
because yen say sankofo no adwuma ben na mo de share omo nsa so omonye you give them the freedom to do whatever they like. That is why they did that. The case of Sido Agongo ne say the companies were charged. Because we don't mean set up company now for commit crime, abra yen charge you. But the better say more say oh car company a year now say you call you know and I say omo yen hwehwemu no mu say decisions no were taken by the company board. Nipa baako and I say nipa mienu na omo company no and I say directors na omo ye no omo na e de omo adwene na twe adwene aba so say nkofo bia adwuma say company but emra ya hyehyɛ o company say you know enye adwuma uru oduma etimi emwa in this case wo hwɛ the course na because I know say utumi betro the witness statement and the witness statement was considered in the final judgment that was delivered. Yes, it's a company. Companies are limited. Their liabilities are limited to the company. But there is also that aspect of the law that sees a bit me a lifty veil no. Near whom almost shall modidi sa adwumadi no say boni say papa they will look at that.
Right. Now Wadaroma yen hwe bill because there are issues about sika yede to on so say ye chi obi a eno nso ho nkomo no etesen ana
we that say bill you see ye chi obi a ye ma ho akonya na nipa no ye hwehwe na asem no say ebia unwie hwehwemu na ohiara court within 48 hours and then na ko kyerem kyerɛ ko de ntia bia nipa no ehia sɛ oda so da abankuku na sɛ police for akukumu so mo yɛ hwehwemu na bill no ɛsɛ unya surety na sɛ unya obi na odi aginamu ma wo na no ɛyɛ court no ana sɛ judge no yama no saa tumi no discretion sɛ otimi yɛ saa de no saa na police for a mo yɛ hwehwemu so kra no ɔmo so timi ɛma saa bill ni bi eti enka say e skase nemum mo hwe say asem na ye hu hwehwemu no eso nsunsuanso ne hwe e de ye say enyinamu no anase de ye surety no onfa en demonstrate on kire say ebia saa asem we ye twat ka what say ato so eno no yen kase kotua na enam se yen hihye no se ebia se me say wakwa koku bubu obi dan they are causing damage na bia dan near 500,000 yen hihye na say 5,000 na yen fa ento so yesi ye hwehwe wa ebe obi nyine eni agina mu. It is our discretion no has been there. Na eno na sabi police for any security agencies like Yoko nomne state office of the special prosecutor ne sankofo ni nyina no enso wo ho kwan. Na enso no omo ya de omo pe. Ehun so ya ma otumi no ya ma kwan say hwe na yes an hye ne de. Enso enam say yen share Daniel specific ayi no. Na say wo behwe na ukọ court ko etimi ka say kofo obi a oye aban adwuma a oje akatua sei. It is a me tiwe na mebusuanfo onye adwuma Kojo minimu yi wonye aban adwuma na emom wo ye private work. Ebia wo ye adwuma on commission basis. Yes, salary of this. It means that you are denying me the bail. And that is not what the law says. You have a discretion. It's here no na me expect to say enkai parliamentarians are omo bail in under section 96 now of the Criminal Procedure Act now. Eka say ye ma bail now they will say ye ma bail boni bia shebia gise bia upeso tu aban gu no mu a na ye ma sa bail na dia no dia ka bia ye ma bail but ye jai ahye obi a ode ono ani tumi eye ene ya ka say ni kwan say ye de ye say punishment so ena ni kwan say o twe nipa no etumi no oji free ni nsem e wo so ode ma no.
Then how kakra wo kwan a Yoku any
and even the courts
no
especially bail no komo no because there has been then clear mandate say e ba say stealing na say yen say na yen kano because the discretion is there say grant bail ne say udi bi di aginamu Kojo dey na esumbu chen nipa dasani
bibia ni ho
wasu jin enti nipa dasani ba e kohwe ba bia o te say also oye sana ahihye o nipa no oye odno akasa kra na wo kwa kugire mama no se bi wo na adwuma bi a oye o ni ba bi ti e na mo amobba ba so se bi wo ye independent wo ye obi a se bi wo ye ni ahihye sa nyema wo nyina so dia ni se bi sika tutu de kofa we baba beto ho no ansa ne say no now obi a say bia kofa ejapade surety amount of so and so to be justified justification you know yentia say ye because justification call registry I was over kofa list bra you are the just said just justify say adpa ade we bia e wo ho nti say bia me wo ka kra na e bia me kire say me wo ka bi ana say me wo afuo bi sabi nipa dodo say no mofu kra omunim acres no a omo e won grata but osa amamre ni amane kwan so ye dey full we show say ye wo dia eti e ho no na me expect say nka down na akwakoye and especially now that ye dey politicians no politicians timi kokotna Yoko office akotna honom say ye man be because Yoko boss unreasonable justification you have the power mona mon ye Yoko act no emon no tumi say otimi yes ade no ti say omo abuse na mo say samre no mo betim kwa
parliament betimi ayes adwuma
yes omo na shisha mra no say Yoko economic organized crime unit eti Argentina say mo who says ade we koso a eno de yankofo bebre but here politicians no now they are talking and I like it that they are talking but they should act and I said go straight to the court now because court no access it but in say okokoye na te say bu no kan na ba sesa ene be mo akwakofa Yesu maame na aba ne this is where we are going so there is a danger and emre bia ye bia itimi sisem and who say it is being abused no ni ahwe ni asesem en ka say yen free because Yoko ye adwuma police for ye adwuma court ye na adwuma but ye who say discretion power na ye dey ma on among for abuse na you have to curtail it. That is my concern.
Right. There are also issues with the introduction of tribunal. Who say a parliament, I've heard other people raise concerns about it. Tribunal and Shisha you know,
So you can't tribunal, it's specialized court. Say ombedi asem, but normally no, ebia special bia omo de no ebe contemporary uko baby bibra even Ghana across still cry your family tribunal.
Okay.
Ukwa ha no ma your social welfare officers omo ne judge etnase no mo hwe asem no mo de specialized area omo hwe custody ene sa ene mani ewo ho. That family tribunal is there. You still have it. And your constitution also your regional tribunals and the high court.
Our constitution
up now there. And now your course act your tribunals na say as a circuit tribunals necessary. Nti baby omanpanyin kufo ba no omo repeal sa aspect no say district court ne circuit tribunals no na ewo honom no. Ye twem. But now regional tribunals no adwuma. Nti at a point when MPP came to power no almost so say omo migrate omo normal trans regional tribunals ni na call the normal high court. So it has always been there. In terms of ban we no so buy no and no me say no. Ya na eboa say asem bi on ma say tax galamsey asem illegal mining asem ade bia ekoso a bia ekwa eche no with the regular court no yen set up those tribunals no. And no more ho act. Unfortunately, I have not read the entirety of the act, but it is something that is law. But a previous experience that people had or have had with tribunal, I know one of the things that people also have concern about. My opinion signed that from the information I gathered. But a share or more yes, and also beka your justice delivery system no. Say obi kura kumobia yema nkofo independent yi omo jurors eba no mne judge ababa betra ho no mo mpo aka say nipa no edi fa bra judge no akere omo emra osom de so mo ka say ampa odi fa ibo afo ye wo even present ye wo court bi o ya say assess yema say high court judge na ebia odi asem ne fa ebia technical area bi me fa say computer ho ensensem ne ya umbetimi appointed 2 no ma baba be ka ne ho no ma hwehwem nti anu bi na me fi say sa eko but se bibi wo ho na enya anu nti ye wo parliamentarians they should go back or they should look at the object because amra bia wo checha there is a memorandum ye hwe ni sunsuanso ye de eye say ade we nti de bia ye sisem na ya system na mo nyina ma ye ho abobo eya ebo ma na enya no mo yi esi nchen sa idea say ye na my boycott ni ne ma no say bi ya na emwa ye so and that is what it is. It's about the tribunal.
You do not really have a challenge if there is an introduction of tribunal systems.
No, unless if it goes through the legal process and tampo on for right and keteli obi freedom unjustly this anema na Kojo, I wouldn't want to say anything about it. But say ye hwemra no ne hu say ebia ye de behunu nkrofo e ma akonyama obi nkanasem ye de ukọ ya na ti say de sebi yabo ewuo dia eno de if you say just like any other court we have to talk about it and scrap that particular law.
All right. Abusafo amwaje bre na mo hwen pacho wi wade.
Anam meka chichiri na nanka eyidi mining
mining issues.
Issue ya buy ya chairman untumi ye de ebi ebo ne akonta mining. I don't believe say omumpe ene obi omo krom hanoma ye de bi a charge omo. Under previous regimes, people have been charged. So okay China ni bi the converted no. Enani ne nyina ya chimkrofo de omo ko. It has always been there. Na ewo honum da wo hwe memorandum omo ya amendment 2019 no. No mo say yom pese omo enhance sentence no. And it was just because omo pese etimi ehunahuna nkrofo
Omo pepsi
koye say God hu ya ne say Kojo obi je license ya de yini mana onkonkoye adwuma no de ama obi eti emra ehihye a ya hyehyɛ afa sɛ wo ye man e bia small scale large scale no omu ni so no more say environment
mama announce phone line e bia na obi wa asembisa na say adwenkyere bi on 0206334646 0206334747 oba na wamano ayetia na emuaye wo ho no ye de ama nti enye bibia eye foforo
enya de foforo
from 2019 a ye hyehyɛ mmra no Kenya mu ema sentence no years na ekọ na anim ne de ade
adwuma ana ewo ho nom
mimisa we fi se ebre bi mete se wo ka ho asem se ye prisons no what are the reforms mo hwe se ebetimi aba prisons na say am hu si ato sika ye de emo aduane mu ne ade
na every say na course say series as a person
menya ofrefo bi fi Takra de Ozu Ozu mi entio
ova be chia mo bio
ye jo so
na me question ba kwa me pese mi bi tafi lawyer ho ni say before ye be campaign no former president mama ejina CPA su ka se bi fa ekufa de ho three oni atem sakawa and that time when the president ekufa ya na wanti eti edu me bi no ni asofo bi ehia ana na oye sa complain enti se emra bi wo a obi ka semfo bi ho a eye offense aye ti china eho obi ana we di president na no ta ba be di president eko flare sitting president say oye sakawa no ni atim sakawa na tasuma na say entasum because na there is a seven or kai no say individual bi na kai a ankono no hu betimi a kire no but ono ye politician nti ye jai the free ana me question no.
All right. Minim zo betimi amaye hu mu
because said one of cast go because say obian koye complain na police for so ankwankwankwachi no nti e basa na nti wo say asem no kan no say ya de atemu na is mitimi enchim did say ka ebia but one thing so ne say so obi ya o mampanyi na o free abanso kra na if you yintimi enchaje no any of the criminal offenses that especially Najuma or nti ono no de sabi mintimi hu de nti a police for am frɛ no ana sɛ ebia obi anye complain ana sɛ bisa sɛ de ban bebre si o ba ne nyina na sabi enya police for attention but the all can ebia discrimination ebia bam sɛ obi ye we dia yenka ɛno so de ɔhawba because the case asumasi ye de yanka asumasi ye de kan but papa bia na oye lawyer de medu say na o kan o say kromfo oni de ya che no
kromfo ni ya che
no nti eno no che say obi eye bia ne ya mfre no no che say echina obi a ye mfre no.
Okay, Mohammed.
Hello.
Mi entie wa no pay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The guy to kono so me ti program pa o.
Ya dase.
Pati tini. After mo mi keju pa me na jimo. Me na mo wa de mo ka mo kan sa ko wa. Mo bodo ko ni na mi sidana. That's it.
Okay. Lawyer, ethics na sem no. Se mo anso lawyer for mo nso mo de o mana.
Ye de no kra so bebre na de me sisi aba my attention a ha me pa ye yen nuanoma omudi asem a omo ye involved in the investigation and prosecution omo a ejinejina ano na omo ba abonten be ye press na omo ye videos na omo kan sem a ABAC court said AC court say NC court. It's against our etiquette rules. Both the professional
lawyer for
yes. Any so your Ghana Bar Association member crowd both section 38 regulation 38 or 38 of our rules, rule 38 And now about Rule 8 of the Ghana Bar Association for etiquette rules. It frowns upon it. And one, it was to bring the sanctity of the court. Say, asem no, a court near can judge not your the entire court no, and say, I dare be a hokrana, would the dance and I will can, Yama quam my own can. Say, and namra quanswa.
Okay.
Yama quam my own can. Evidence Act, ewo. And not to say the mining apart from the mining your evidence, emra, who in crowd boy, ye to me now. Your evidence act on my dear. Offense now charge no. There is a particular law I defining. I was say okay. Yes, I was say criminal law, criminal act. Who prove it beyond reasonable doubt. Ni na ye law. Ye can court on ntina aban na ebo code. Ujina oman na wo so afa lawyer. Nti mu afenu ni nyina no. Masem bia mu bia no. Eye court na I was say okay. It is a free court na ba begina bontina ukoka assembly ebia na yampa na nya no pa asempa na atu nipa ni court wo obi on ma de wo kan nko an otie ye bua wi a o se we can e denti na na ye bua nfo na say ubu court na ni tia.
Okay.
So it's absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. Unethical. And even we senior in chambers managing partner supervisor wakura yes wukura no so asudi eda also. Yes.
And I'm and
I'm surprised. Now what is worse say who can, because I listened to one of the lawyers and I felt so bad describing the client or facing criminal charge, say the case is bogus. And then there was also one where the accused person says, oh, my case is bogus. Criminal case. Because at the trial level, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So even ethically, that's why you don't do that. It will say my case is bogus. Now, our bonting, now you pay by you call court, you call me, ya convicted near what tomorrow. Said me bush and any said pana can charge you for negligence of duty.
Wow.
Why is it bogus? Now, Kojo, now honorable say one example, also can say the party has taken charge. Now you want to politicize a trial when you are even in opposition. Now you go to court, you assemble politicians who are professionals also. You affect their judgment. Because you, as a lawyer, if you are a defense lawyer, you are a prosecutor, you have to be fair. Prosecutor's role near such he represents the republic.
And you have a concern when the party now takes a position.
Strategically, you don't come out and say, because now the republic and so strategy. It is a partisan and political. If you are not careful, the other side, if they think it is in their interest, may also play politics with it. So and I said me papa B and I said bush and be quarter. Me advice you say so even you're a politician, go with politics. Go with the law.
Go with the law. Minina suna men kanchira dodo no a ene Ghana Bar Association that Fache Corporate Aerobics. It's Ghana Bar Association for you invite them. The 8th of August. Free. We in charge of yes, cultural center. Cultural center. Na Fache Corporate Aerobics no so the 8th of August, 6 a.m. anopa. Kumasi Cultural Center. Yina yishia pumuding ye ya pum. We are also connecting. Nti Mr. say oye business entity na waba ma ye nyina ya bomu atnetne ye ahoden ye nipadua ye stretch ye ho ye exercise kakra na eboa to connect business as well. So we are coming up with Fache Corporate Aerobics. 8th of August, 6 a.m. Na wabama ye di juma. Opeza wa associate wo ho with jumadie no nso a ofre 0556 176204. 0556 176204. Fache Corporate Aerobics, 8th of August, 6 a.m. Na ye pono bajo yemfa mfonyi ne nto so na mehwe se lawyer ebetimi aboa yen a enka na adwuma no ho anope de, but it's an opportunity e bia na obehwe so obetimi ahu nipa kro no ama yen. So picture of the day and edaso no Marian Musa says Victor Gbehu and Chisalas the FZ Dibia Hano Peso I was the day you. Adai Richard Kofi says Dana Bodakpi, okay. And Nana Kwabna from Pon Kechi says Victor Gbehu, former Minister of Tourism. Hey, Rolling Sarah. Okay. DJ K, oh dear. Lawyer.
We are one of the finest diplomats we've had. Yeah, I'm told,
I knew that's where you would go.
Yes. He was a very distinguished, I mean, in terms of Nidimina, Niru as a diplomat. You know, he was a career diplomat.
Okay, so interestingly, and yet Victor Gbehu. So where are Philip Gbehu?
Where Philip Gbehu?
Where are Niniano?
Oh, I see.
Where Niniano, Philip Gbehu, the teacher and composer of the Ghana National Anthem. Aye, where Niniano?
But the old one, I may can was.
Aye, but who's on a Friday and Omoyana in the state by that's right. That's right. By way of Philip.
Mokofa foot away the baby this evening.
The picture of the day, no.
Looks the same.
Aye. Picture of the day, no. Any of the artists, no. Philip Gbehu.
Now, could you now be a Victor Gbehu Muna or free Muna air fresh? Ukokofa a Philip
Victor and the Philip Muna to Hamamo. It's a Wizavano pain, so the Adam Wabi do catcher or said Nadia, a Adisia, Emrano. And she say wo ho ene ensem a ekoso wo yemman and ye je bread ho nkomo ebrel ye beda obi bia ase the technical team a wo boa yen camera won we gina akire hwema ya me boss no anopa michia no soronko kwanso sana the production team anopa the newsroom ye da obi bia ase. The production is led by Kojo Owusu abusuafo ha na ye de nanso esi ochina fiada dura. Your relationship matter. But he said, "You die, you can't. Or the child, obey free. You das."
Forever will stand, serving our people across the land. Through the news and the laughter, the triumphs and the tears, we've been sharing life's journey throughout the years. For the young and the old, every story unfolds. A platform of greatness where destiny is told. We champion the businesses, talents and the arts, giving opportunities and touching many hearts. A family of visionaries committed to the